Alright, there we go. That's good enough. Oh. Oh, this is going to be quite a bit of a departure, given that... Right, which of these do I want to do? Well, this one's got 4 seconds more playtime. So let's just take the autosave, why don't we? Ah, Pyromancer, hello. You may... I've actually been, I'm glad you showed up because this was actually something that I was planning on talking about. You may have noticed that I still haven't uploaded those pictures for the recipe that you redeemed last week. The reason for that is the potatoes that I bought, I used half of them, so there's the exact right amount for me to make another batch. The problem is, they're still green, and I wanted to wait for them to be not green, which I thought wouldn't take an entire week, but it's taken longer than that, so I didn't want to go out and buy an entire other bag of potatoes. So that recipe will be cooked as soon as the potatoes are edible. And that's my story.
Do you need help?
And now I need to figure out all of the buttons for this. Yeah, this is going to be a, Yeah. Oh yeah, potatoes are part of the nightshade family. That's actually, interesting historical fact is... In medieval Europe, people didn't trust potatoes, because they would try and eat the leaves, which you obviously can't eat, because, you know, it's part of the nightshade family of plants. Which meant that it was considered inedible for a very long time by the common masses. Not even just the common masses, just anyone that would have eaten potatoes at that point. And also, that was a very good combo that I just pulled off with Arashi there. Because I get bonus experience when I damage enemies that have their guard broken. And she attacks enemies very quickly when you call her in to do bonus damage. Yeah, like I was saying before, this game is a very big departure from my experience 2 days ago, at this point, playing, you know, the equivalently ancient game of Kingsfield.
Not quite as good as me, though.
And there's so many of these.
Give it everything you've got. Leave it to me. That was brilliant.
Oh, come on. Ow.
Some help, Luca.
That was just sort of amusing how that played out. I feel like, for all of these enemies, I'm getting them to 150 immediately. Yeah, it's already at 150. It's probably a good thing that I have Luca and Arashi on the same setup, because I need them. Oh yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed my time playing, but it's just wildly different. Ooh. Oh, well, that was almost really fun. Yeah. And also, both this game and that game have the absolute weirdest, yeah, their controls are bizarre, to say the least. Like, they were both obviously designed for console. And they showed in very different ways. You know, King's Field shows it through its crazy movement controls. And this one shows it in your absolute inability to properly switch between party members and bonus abilities and just a whole host of minor issues that plague this game. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, no. Oh, alright. Oh, I actually wanted to fight this one first. Sorry, Arashi. It's just a lot easier to kill non-flying enemies because I can hit them consistently. Oh, that was actually really fun. Yeah, like that, even that makes... This is a, you know, just randomly dodge until I get a counterattack. That's right. Huh. I'm actually surprised at how little, what type of damage? The yellow bar. Because normally environmental attacks love taking down that yellow bar. And that one was almost entirely, health damage. Alright, come on. I forgot what her bonus ability is. Oh, alright. Oh, did the stream die? I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention. But I was just talking about how, you know, it's a bit easier to control that way, I feel. Obviously, I didn't play it that way, but it's just that left and right controls for looking up and down are just sort of difficult to wrap your head around at the best of times. But it seems like it would have made slightly more sense because you'd be controlling it with two separate hands. Whereas the movement controls are entirely one-handed in King's Field on PC. Which means that I was constantly misremembering which direction was look up and down, and it wasn't even something that I really wanted to do too often, because it meant I would have to take my... There we go, looks like it's starting to restabilize. My dropped frame counter's going up, so that normally means that I'm live again. And once the percentages start going down, that's usually when I'm firmly back online. It's mildly irritating that I've had to develop a system of telling when I'm actually back or not. I'm wondering if it's just possibly the timing of these streams. Because I'm doing these around noon my time. And I'm wondering if that could possibly be a contributing factor to these constant stream drops. I was also looking into, like, the general settings And there's something called stream drop protection. Or something to that effect, which I should probably enable given how frequently it seems to happen. Oh, just now it's back, okay. Okay.
The one who attacked Aunt Alice?
Karin retreated since he thought it was too powerful. We better be ready.
Oh, hey. That's neat.
The object in its right hand was a shield for defense, but it seems like it will also use it for attacks. That other is
Alright.
so powerful.
So
My brother had trouble with it, but it must have a weakness.
I also recently watched, yeah. So I'm sure there are several people that know about the YouTube channel Zero Punctuation. He does video game reviews, and he's generally pretty disparaging on anime games because he is cynical and British.
It seems that there are some parts that are immune to attack. You'll need to determine which areas will be more effective to hit.
But he definitely had every single similar complaint that I had. Which was, I can't understand what any of these enemies are doing because they're just a pile of nonsense.
This other, its arm changes only when it's defending with water. So
Oh,
we should
right.
try attacking
No,
there.
no.
It's hard to get close with how strong the water flow is.
There we go.
We should use teleportation to get inside of the flow.
Yeah, I remembered that early. You don't have to remind me.
This is nothing. Here we go.
Yeah, I generally watch a fair amount of Zero Punctuation.
Let me borrow this.
Watch the enemy.
But this enemy is just absolutely bonkers. And I cannot tell what any of its attacks are even meant to be,
I'm using this, Segumi.
much less how I'm
I need your help.
actually expected to be able to dodge them.
Someone's down. This isn't good. This way.
Oh, I love getting damaged by an attack after it ends.
I can still fight. Thanks, Arashi.
That was lovely.
Let me borrow this. Don't get caught.
Alright, I am attacking the back of it. Yeah, I actually fell behind his videos recently as well. Wonder if that's sort of a universal thing. Maybe if you look at the trends of watch time on his videos, maybe it got lower recently.
I'm soaked. It feels heavy. Take it easy.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Oh, I wonder if this is actually going to be enough to kill it. Oh, wow.
Nice move.
I'm actually surprised by that.
It's over. Let's hurry on ahead.
Oh, there's still another.
Oh, I would prefer to not repeat that fight.
It looks similar, but it's a different other. Be careful.
Yeah, I could go without fighting the Dominius Circus. That would be great.
Thanks, Kasane.
Alright. What was it? Y? Oh, it was largely immune to a lot of that. Well, not largely.
I'm using this, Segumi.
The gas makes it hard to see.
Oh, I did that one on accident.
That attack worked.
Oh, the other's head is different than before. It might be weakened. Let's use this chance to attack the head.
Alright, I... Oh, hey. Would you look at that? I actually managed to, Alright, come on. Bosses are always fun when they just run away from you. With almost no recourse to do anything else. No, wrong one, wrong one. I mean, alright. You know, this would probably actually have been fixed by, Alright, you enjoy your lure. Yeah, this could probably be made a lot easier by having, double applications for my, SAS powers. Because there's that bonus ability you can take where,
Time to use this. What? More than one type of projectile? Man, it's versatile.
I would like to not be hit by this projectile. That would be lovely. Okay.
I'm using this, Sugumi. That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Alright. It's gotta take the hit this time, right? Oh, I didn't even damage its yellow bar. Oh, and it got knocked over. Okay. Now I just need to do as much damage as I can while it's down. There we go. It was dicey. Very dicey.
That was a great attack.
Alright, are we gonna have to fight
Now it's really over.
a third one now?
Seems like
Why was I
you made the
correct?
assumption. Don't lose your focus.
I'm not happy that I was correct.
Do what you want.
Alright. No, no.
I can do this.
Just start every fight off like that.
Good. I made
Seems to be a good way to do things.
Attack is pretty strong. A second's hesitation, and it's over.
It's a powerful other, but it's open just after it attacks. Go for its left arm after it attacks. It's worth a try.
Uh-huh.
Use this.
Ooh, okay. Dodging was not quite on point. That attack's just almost too easy to dodge, honestly. Ooh. I normally count on the dodge backwards to actually carry me out of range of any attacks it might attempt. This just seems like a boss that you parry constant, or not parry, but dodge hit. I think I am missing some level of nuance to this boss, since I'm just brute attacking it with no real strategy in mind.
I'm not done yet. I'll protect you.
I keep expecting a third attack after all that.
Okay, use
Alright.
it.
Alright, let's just try another psychokinetic field, why not? Psychokinetic field might be too powerful.
I need your help.
Probably looks like it's also going to be the only boss that I don't finish off with a finisher. Why don't I get a bonus attack off of that? Come on. Oh, okay. I guess you have to get a finisher on them. Alright. 3's the charm, right? Rule of 3 and all that? Do we fight them all at the same time now? Or is this all of them combined into one, maybe? Yeah, it's all of them combined into one.
We're strong individually, but I didn't think it would do something like this.
What? Oh. Absolutely, what is this music?
Calm down. The 3 others we face all have weak points. It's possible this other carried those weak points over. If that's the case, the strategy we've been using will still work. Do what you want.
Ow. Alright, it's fine. Now that it finished attacking.
It's down.
Let's go.
Give it everything you've got.
Alright, it's downed right now, so that should do a... Oh no, I thought it would do a lot more armor damage than it actually did. You know, I was actually about to say I wish I could have Sugumi on both of the sets, and then I realized I can. It just doesn't feel very optimal.
Okay, use it.
Hello, Kojiro.
Damn.
I'm currently engaged in absolute circus shenanigans right now.
Thanks, Arashi. Some help, Luca.
Wait, are you hearing this music? It's absolutely bonkers.
Don't get cocky.
This does not sound like what's supposed to be a pretty semi-climactic boss fight. Alright, I should...
I need to support the injured.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this time to pick up my friends. Come on. Up and at 'em.
Can you move, Sugumi?
I don't know why they decided Electro Swing was the correct music for this boss fight.
I need to support the injured.
Minov? Oh.
I need your help, Kasane.
Oh!
I'll repay this in...
What was that? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
battle.
Yeah, all's going pretty well. Not too much happened in the earlier portions of this stream. Oh, my.
It's hard to move when you're wet.
Sure wish my allies knew how to dodge those. No, I did actually take some Japanese classes myself online a couple of months ago now at this point. Maybe almost a year even. Oh, Dauntless! Right. Yes, that is a while ago. Well, welcome back.
Nose attack. It's pretty powerful. Make sure it doesn't hit you.
Yeah, no, I do remember that actually. Now that you bring it up. right.
I'm using this to go.
I'm on the wrong moveset. Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might have something to do with it. Right.
Do what you want.
Okay. That wasn't quite fast enough. Alright, can I actually just get near some stuff? Okay.
Let's regroup.
This boss is just built a little different, I suppose. What? Oh. Haha.
Let's regroup now.
Ah, yes. I do remember that. I remember the name because,
Not yet. Here we go.
that's the same name as the manager for Trash Taste. Oh. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Oh. Could not tell you. I think 7's just considered a lucky number, really.
Let's regroup now.
Also, I was unaware of that fact, so. Oh,
Need to support.
I died.
Do it, Toe. No.
Oh, I actually died. Okay. Oh, am I gonna have to fight all 3 of those bosses again? Please tell me there was an autosave. My goodness. There was a cutscene in between. So that means there might have been an autosave. I'm really banking. Oh, no. This game doesn't want me to be happy. Alright. Time to fight 3 bosses in a row.
Karin retreated since he thought it was too powerful. We better be ready.
I thought the object in its right hand was a shield for defense, but it seems like it will also use it for attacks.
Alright. Yeah, let me just pause so that I can hydrate. Yeah, it's,
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
oh. I didn't have the time to completely switch my movesets there to...
Some parts that are immune to attack.
It seems most parts are pretty immune to attack. And some of it even hurts you to touch.
That other is so powerful, even my brother had trouble with it. But it must have a weakness.
I mean, it generally has the weakness of getting hit.
Thanks, Kasane.
Alright, I forgot that I can just do this to
I can do this.
inflict absolutely unbelievably massive damage.
This other, its arm changes, only when it's defending with water.
So we should try attacking there. It's hard to get close with how strong the water flow is, though. We should use teleportation to get inside of the flow. Use SAS.
Let me borrow this.
Alright. I don't think fire's gonna be super useful, but I don't have time to swap to electricity right now.
I need to support the injured.
I'm just mildly irritated that my allies are absolutely incapable of dodging these guys' attacks. It's making it so much more difficult for me.
Some help, Luca.
Someone's down.
See?
This isn't good.
They're both down. Yes, yes. You enjoy your time. Was glad having you just come back around, even for a
It's over.
bit.
Let's hurry on ahead.
Oh,
I'm gonna pick
there's
these
still
two up,
another.
even though I don't know if they'll get up on their own. Doesn't look like they won't.
It wasn't alone? It looks similar, but it's a different other. Be careful.
Oh, I was just burning down teleportation time. That's not good.
Okay, use it.
No. Right, I forgot I need to be in the epicenter for that to really be useful in any way.
This is bad.
That nose attack was pretty powerful. Make sure it doesn't hit you.
I don't think it ever, in the last time I fought this, attacked with its nose. That seems pretty new, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, there we go. Finally using the move that's so incredibly easy to counter. I didn't even need a counter at that time.
I need you, Gemma.
Don't get burned.
Oh my... There we go.
You need help?
What? More than one type of projectile?
Oh no.
Versatile.
I just sort of figured... I don't know, it was a slow-moving projectile, so I probably could have interpreted that it was actually secretly incredibly dangerous.
Do what you want.
I just sort of figured it wouldn't do, like, 50% of my health bar. Alright. Gotta drop it as low as I can. It's like I did last time. It takes a lot of damage in this staggered state. Oh no. I waited too long. I wouldn't have gotten a kill shot off on it anyways, but
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
still annoying.
It's time to use this.
Ooh, it's time for my power, Yuito.
Oh, right. I need to actually get hit by that for it to work properly.
Watch the enemy.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Cut.
All right. Looks like it lost us.
I need your help.
Sluggish.
That is actually pretty interesting. The fact that I can just go invisible and stand still and it won't run away.
That was impressive.
I guess that is one way to deal with it. Alright.
Now it's really over, right?
Seems like that may be an incorrect assumption. Don't lose your focus.
Alright. On the next round of this, I think I should probably activate Brain Field.
That left-hand attack is pretty strong. A second's hesitation, and it's over.
It's a powerful other, but it's open just after it attacks.
Alright, so I should definitely be using Arashi for this. Alright. Alright. I discovered that one on accident.
Use my power.
I need to support the injured.
I wonder if there's an optimal setup for this boss.
Let's do it together.
Alright, I'm in a very crowded area right now, So that's sure to do a lot of damage.
We doing this?
Now I can take it easy.
No. To this one. There we go. It's really easy to dodge that attack because for Sugumi, I'm pretty sure it widens the area in which you can successfully pull off a counterattack. And if I just continue to dodge away from it, it's not going to hit me. But also... Oh. What was I going to say? No, wrong one. But that's fine, because I actually managed to pull off a perfect dodge anyways. But it's not gonna hit you. And because of the increased room you have to dodge... Oh, okay. Alright, what was it? I like that this one still makes elephant noises, even though it doesn't have an elephant head.
Watch the enemy.
But yeah, I can just continue to dodge away from it. And my chances of proccing a counterattack is still incredibly high.
Sorry, Sheena. Let's go.
I mean, I was close to correct. I was just thinking about other things. I got distracted. Alright.
I need to support the injured.
Oh no, the injured need to stop getting injured. I don't need to support them. Just play better, AI.
Okay, use it.
Get him, Yuiko.
Yeah, I think I should just probably use that attack more often.
That was brilliant.
Everyone, don't
Alright,
let your guard down yet.
we've got one more.
He was strong individually, but I didn't think it would do something.
Now
like
it's time for the clown music.
Whoa. How are we supposed to beat an other this tough?
Calm down. The three others we faced all had weak points. It's possible this other carried those weak points over.
Alright. I think I should probably just wait for attacks I know how to counter. Because this thing's just absolutely packed full of defenses. Alright. That one I know. Because there are some that I just did not ever actually figure out how to counter.
Thanks, Arashi. I need your help.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
It stays down for so little time, too. Burning now. Oh, I mean, that one was, I was supposed to be Arashi, but I managed to dodge it easily enough, so. I just run around and wait for it to make mistakes, really. Come on, do something. I don't know how to counter that one. You need to do something easier. I think that's just you doing breath attacks. Oh, here we go. That's an easy one. Oh, wow.
Must be a weak spot.
What absolutely happened to its yellow bar there? It just dropped like nothing.
Thanks, Kasane.
Alright. Just absorb that projectile.
Watch the enemy.
Alright, I guess you just have to take this fight unbearably carefully.
Still fun. I'm using this.
Oh. Alright, I was on the wrong moveset. That's fine.
I can still fight.
Alright, come on. Put down the shield. Oh,
Go, Yuto.
That attack worked.
yeah, whenever it falls down after getting hit by that attack. Oh, okay. It hits me anyways. After it falls down from that attack. Alright. I'm so close. I'm gonna use max jelly so that I don't die in this end phase again. Wonder if there's going to be a 5th boss after this. Oh, hey. That's a surprise. Oh, and it didn't work. Alright, come on. Help me out, buddy.
I need to support the injured.
Why are my allies absolutely incapable of fending for themselves?
Now I can take it easy.
I need your help.
Oh, come on.
Let me borrow this. Let me use your power.
Oh, okay, wait. There we go. And that's a kill. Oh, finally.
Seems like we finally
Well,
got
that
it.
happened.
Do you think it's just a coincidence that the other we saw from his memory appeared?
I heard that being inside a brain field for a long period of time will eventually manifest your emotions and memories.
That makes sense if Karin is the one who made this field. That memory where he protected Alice must be affecting things.
Then staying here any longer could be dangerous.
Yes, we should hurry. It seems like the
It's a
field goes on further
cosmetic
ahead.
item. I just put it on him because, you know, it's similar to mine. It's just at the center of the forehead. Also, he still has a tail that I put on him, too. A real reason for that one. I just put a tail on him. I sure hope it'll let me save after this fight. Because I'd not like to do it again. Oh, wonderful. What kind of pods are you? Fuel pods, okay.
Ram the others when they're not looking.
I almost feel like just walking past these guys. It's fine.
I can hit it!
Oh. The hood thing that he's wearing right now? That's just part of, like, the costume Doesn't really have an explanation in lore. It's just sort of what they wear.
Leave it to me.
I mean, technically it has the explanation in lore of being the costume that the founder of the police force wore. But that's it, really.
Shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
I just kind of like lightning powers better.
Leave it to me.
Only eyes thing?
It got me.
Oh. Are you talking about when I execute a perfect dodge, maybe? Oh, that was supposed to be a throw a train at the enemy. Okay. I get it. Whoops. We all make mistakes. Alright. Because when I execute a perfect dodge, his eyes will flash up on screen. There's not really a berserk mode, I don't think. I wouldn't describe it that way, anyways. Right now, he's in a powered-up state where I attack faster and all that. So... the only real berserk mode in the game is this. I'll just use it because this seems like a slightly annoying fight.
Relax.
It's less berserk and more just power of friendship to the extra degree. It just makes me a little bit stronger. Yeah, like, the fact that his evil mode is like, I'm going to protect you all. Nobody hurts my friends and gets away with it, and it's like, you know. That doesn't seem like the most berserker thing to say. In fact, it seems like it might be the least berserker thing I've ever heard.
I'll help you, Yumito.
I'm feeling really good.
Alright. But yeah, that's about it for berserker powers. Or anything like it. That got me through the fight pretty quickly, honestly. I should do that more often. Yeah, I did notice that. I was going to bring it up, actually. Because I didn't know what it was. So yeah, that is actually something that I noticed and was going to comment on, but forgot to.
Don't get too close to that.
Oh, I remember you.
Explosion.
Yeah. Possibly foreshadowing? Couldn't be very sure. Oh, those enemies. Alright. No, that's...
Now I can take it easy.
yeah, that's fine.
Don't get cocky.
I know this is a fuel pod and it's meant to be destroyed with fire, but I had lightning at the moment. Alright. Let's be slightly more tactical about this.
Fire! You got
Oh,
Yeah.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
did he? I didn't notice.
Leave it to me.
It just seemed like all of the other finishing moves, but I just sort of figured he was a little bit, like, what's the word? There we go.
Oil. Watch out for fire.
You know, just like axing himself. Whereas normally when he does that, because he does that sort of thing constantly when fighting. And it just seemed like it was more of a situation in which he was pushing himself too hard.
I'm not done yet.
Oh yeah. I mean, they constantly have to tell you what enemies do in this game. Because sometimes it can be pretty unclear. I know there's a proper way to defeat that one, but it was just dying so naturally to being cut. Oh, this place is an electronic light show right now. Alright. I should also replenish my healing items, because I absolutely did not. Well, I went through almost all of them in that double billing, or no, quadruple billing boss fight. Alright. All light jelly can be reduced a little bit. Big medium jelly. Couple all. I actually have a lot of funds right now. Alright. But that's fine for now. What about weapons? Is there anything new? Oh, it's just minor upgrades. I don't need to go through the process of unlocking a bunch of minor upgrades. Especially since I can never... like, it doesn't feel like I have the most optimal team right now. But also, optimal team kind of means nothing.
I can become even stronger.
That's actually pretty peculiar. Normally these bomb enemies will damage, their friendly units. I was trying to do that, but I guess it just didn't take. Oh, there's so many of them. Okay, it's fine. I only have to pop one. And then it'll absolutely annihilate all of my teammates.
Do you need help?
No!
Oil. Watch out for
The other one. The one that is actually dangerous, please. Thank you.
That worked. There must be a weak spot.
Now die!
Not quite
But the one thing I'm not going to miss when I'm done with this game is hearing enemies constantly tell me, or having allies constantly tell me, that must be a weak spot. I feel like I must have heard that at least 100 times in this entire game.
This is bad. At this rate,
You need help?
I can still fight. Here we go.
Why are these ones so much more durable? Wait a second. I can just do this, can't I? Yeah. That's funnier. Won't hurt me.
I'm a little stronger now.
They're physically not allowed to.
Watch out for fire.
Let me borrow this.
Yo, Yuito.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a real epidemic of... That must be the enemy's weak spot.
Use my power?
Alright. Come on, Sabat.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus
No,
my
no.
attacks.
Okay, I thought it was actually just being nudged by the, Okay. Nudged by the explosion, and wasn't actually making an attack. Alright. I guess I'm not going to break your... Oh, never mind. I broke it, but it didn't matter, because you were dead a second later.
That was close.
Oh, oh, okay. I thought I could run, you know, more? I don't know what I was actually meaning to do there. Just ran into an invisible wall, huh? There's been save points every 5 feet here. Oh, and the amount of time it actually takes to finish a save is getting longer and longer. I think. It seemed like it's been such a short process.
Hey, it turned invisible too. You have Sagumi, so it's no big deal. It's down. Give it everything you've got.
It's hard to fight like this. Use SAS to pin down the location of the other creating...
All of the enemies in this area require me to use Sugumi constantly. How well designed. Oh my goodness. Well, at least I got that bonus... The bonus from Sugumi where, she has longer duration. I think the problem with these enemies is that they're weak enough that I don't feel threatened by them. But I need to constantly be anticipating dodging. Alright. Ow. The current side quest I'm on is actually related to these enemies. Here, let me actually just take a look at the side quest. See if I can't knock one of them off. Where is that in? Story? Yeah. So I need to defeat Missin Pounds with psychokinesis finishes. Which I'm not entirely sure what that means. Because I killed these enemies using this, which I assumed was a psychokinetic finish, but it didn't count for completion percentage, so I don't know.
I can still fight.
Alright. Moving on. I say running in the wrong direction.
That was close.
Oh, one of the yawns. Wait. This is the correct method, apparently, for fighting these enemies.
Watch the enemy.
Time to use this.
Use my power?
Alright, come on up.
Let's go. Don't get burned.
feel like that... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I feel like that should do a bit more stamina damage. But then it did a whole bunch of stamina damage. So, can't really complain about that.
Let me use your power.
Oh, right, I forgot we're in The Babe. Wait, no, we're not.
I can't imagine that giant other would appear.
Why'd I
here
get Babe
too.
environment? Oh, because this is a memory of inside The Babe.
This other creates dummies. You'll need to attack the real ones, so observe carefully.
Oh, this entire area is just full of nonsense. Oh no. Let's see. Something that I've been doing recently is, Oh, okay.
Leave it to me.
There's a,
It's good to have you on the team.
YouTube channel, Z Bashu. I've been watching his videos again. I've watched all of his videos a while ago. But he is a sort of D&D YouTuber. Has a lot of D&D sort of tips, I suppose you'd call it. And I've been absolutely obsessed with rewatching all of those clips. Or not clips, short videos. And I do this pretty frequently. And every time I do it, I'm always overcome by the most extreme urge to just play D&D again and again and again. Oh, you're new.
But there's only one real other. Defeat that one, and it's over.
Alright, I'm going to assume that this works the same way that the doppelpods do, in which once I hit the real one, the fakes disappear. But I haven't been involved in a D&D game in a very long while, and I miss it greatly. I think I'm probably supposed to use super speed when it starts its charge. Because it's got, little bobble tail. That's probably pretty difficult to hit without super speed. Oh, you know that must be a weak spot? I couldn't have guessed.
I'm using this, Shiden.
Oh, more brain field gear, something I will probably never use. What does this do? Oh, right. That system that I've never once successfully used, because you have to press Control and F. You have to completely take your hand off of all movement keys to do those attacks. Alright. Enough complaining. I'm trying to think how you could do it better with mouse and keyboard, and I can't really think of a good way to execute it. So maybe this is the best they could do. Alright. Yeah, let's just... Oh, okay. Oh! I was using the wrong power, that's why. There we go. I just need to kill this one. Alright, I heard the big gator. Oh, okay. Yeah, charging up an attack.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Oh, no. Alright. For some reason the colors... Well, and the colors are always off when... Okay. The colors are always off when you use clairvoyance. But they just seem extra off right now for some reason. Oh, probably because we're in a weird nightmare world. That would probably do something to the color of the environment. It's almost funny parrying this one. Because, it's actually really amusingly consistent. Because when it goes underground, it'll come up. Oh, okay, never mind. It stopped being consistent the instant I was trying to display something. Okay. What happened this time? Yeah. So that splash that it creates around it when it lands has a hurt box and can trigger a parry, which makes it amusingly easy to get a perfect dodge off on. Right, I think I might have also run the wrong way and started a combat encounter that was entirely unnecessary. Never mind, keycards.
I'm using this, Segumi.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Call-in attacks are really fun. I wish they were on a slightly easier button to hit, but it does make you completely invincible. So, I can forgive it. That one trespass.
Now I can take it easy.
Do you need help?
Alright. And there's nothing down the other side, I don't think. Huh?
I need your help.
Let me dodge. There we go.
We'll be able to move forward if we use my power, Yuito.
I already moved forward, don't you worry. I need to readjust my headset. It's starting to give me a bit of a headache. Alright. It's a bit better. Oh, it's these flowers. The ones that represent death.
Apparently, the extinction belt has dropped near the surface. This has never happened before.
With all these others around, this is turning out to be a tough mission.
What?
Karin!
Oh, did she get extinction belted?
What? Alice? No. Alice, is that you?
Alice morphed into another after coming into contact with the extinction belt.
Hmm.
I had no idea the extinction belt could drop that low and close to the surface.
I've heard that it's a rare occurrence. I've never seen it drop that low myself.
I feel like you should probably know to not go near
That other?
the extinction
Yes.
belt.
She was one of the ones who helped us fight alongside Naomi.
I see. So that other really was her.
Would have liked
Did you
to
guys meet Aunt
experience that, I
I
guess.
think she's supposed to be in Seiron's laboratory.
We just figured it out now ourselves. Alice has already passed away.
If that's true, then Karin used the red strings as soon as he found out about her death.
Which means my brother is after...
We'll know when we see him. There's no doubt that he's here.
I know everyone has a lot of questions, but don't forget what we came here to do. We're here to get his help.
Oh, lovely. That's so many enemies.
I should charge.
What do they expect me to do in this situation? This is too much.
I hit the
Alright.
upper shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Oh, I just keep messing that one up.
I'm not done yet.
There we go.
Shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
I just keep going into extra speed mode. I don't know how to deal with these runnies, or rummies. I don't think I ever learned. Well, that fortunately hits in an area. It's not entirely localized on one enemy. Oh. I did not realize that there was another... What are those? Ruts? I think they're called? Yeah.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Hello, Pyromancer. We just learned about something that probably would have been slightly more impactful had we gone on the other route through the game. Which continuously baffles me as to why this game was separated into two routes. Especially now that, you know, the team is entirely together. So the latter half of this game is going to be
Leave it to me.
pretty identical
It's good to have
on replay. It's something. Alright. Let's see. How far ago did you leave? I don't remember. But I guess the major plot point is we encountered a cutscene that explained to us how Hanabi's aunt, who was friends with Karin and Fubuki, ended up turning into an other because the extinction belt dropped to ground level in a certain area. And she just got caught in the extinction belt dust and turned into a big monster. And then we learned that apparently that other both showed up and then also died in the other campaign.
You need help?
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Which is sort of just a weird detail to leave out of, you know, all routes in the game. It seems like something you definitely want to include in both story routes so that it can be emotionally impactful, but
I need to support the injured.
I'm no writer, so what do I know?
That enemy is stunned.
Oh man. Now that I actually have Arashi, it makes me realize that the winery shinery, or whatever it's called, was probably made fighting her, or fighting using her in mind. Which makes it incredibly interesting that this is one of the first, like, mini-bosses or bosses that you will be fighting in, is it the route where you don't have access to her?
It feels heavy.
Alright, let me just kill this rut first, please.
It's time for my power, Yuito.
Is it? Is that how this works?
I need your help.
Oh yeah. No. And also him! Because he can sneak around behind enemies. Yeah. Literally the two enemies that are on the wrong team for fighting this boss. Or two allies? Yeah. Those two allies make fighting that boss far easier, but they aren't on the team that fights that boss the most frequently. Is what I had been meaning to say. Alright. Do I actually have brain field points that I can spend? Oh, I've got 20. Alright. Can I just fill out the brain map with that? No, I definitely can't. But I have been playing this entire game without Psi Boost, so that's probably something to invest into. What's the status ailment? Da-da-da. Right? Brain drive isn't really something... Or no, wait, brain field is the one that I don't particularly care for. Brain drive is the one that just sort of happens every now and then. Yeah, that's probably something that... Is that not something that is enabled by default? Bonus stats? Oh. That's interesting. Alright, well, let's shoot for that then. Alright, anything else up here? Right, I should probably take concurrent SAS activation, but it seems like it would be so difficult to manage. Because I normally rely on swapping to another user's power to cancel out activations. Right. Well, let's just take auto heal. I really hope that auto heal affects allies. Oh, and I should definitely save after doing all that. Alright. This entire game has just been a massive combat gauntlet. Oh, not again. It's the absolutely uncontrollable... Like, WASD says it'll move, but it absolutely doesn't. Alright. I have to take out these rain rummings or else they're gonna launch lightning at me, which I don't want. Especially not now that I'm electric or soaked in water. The absolute worst thing that can happen to you.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Will I ever
Give it everything you have.
use intercept? I just sort of forget that it exists constantly.
Support the injured.
Alright, can you hit it from here? Wow, you can. That's pretty good. Come on. Stop just walking away.
I'll protect you.
Thank you, Zabi.
There we go.
Thanks, Hanabi.
That attack worked.
Oh. These enemies recharge their brake gauge very quickly. I'm actually surprised that oh, okay. Oh. This is a big ol' mess. No! Just let me kill your ads without having to bother with fighting you as well.
It was thanks to my power.
Alright, I forget what confusion actually does.
Let's regroup now.
Alright.
Some help, Luca.
Alright, that should be my eye itches. Oh no. Nothing's going right. Alright, where's the other enemy? Walk on to the one that I'm looking at, please.
Let me borrow this. Time to use this. I need your help.
Alright. Come on. Oh wait, you know what?
Okay, use it.
I don't like this guy enough that I'm just going to use this attack on him. I know how I can fight this one, sort of. It's just a bit of a pain. The other one's just a pain, and I don't know how to do it efficiently. Almost too easy, honestly. I say with unfounded confidence.
You need help?
Alright. Is this the end of the encounter? It seems like it might be. A lot of these rooms have been single encounter fairs. Alright. Well, moving on. What a loading screen, huh? Alright, here we go. Probably should have stocked up on healing items before I saved. Drat, my headset can't hear anything right now. Alright. Guess I'm gonna have to, play on speakers, which so far hasn't been too much of an issue. As in, nobody's ever said that they heard any feedback audio from the game. But I still worry.
What? Alice. I failed.
I'm tired of my own incompetence. I failed to save her. Again. This history is unnecessary. If Arahabaki was right, I can just start over from the beginning again. As many times as I need to. Use the red strings for Alice.
What was that? It's like Karin's thoughts were inside my head.
So him going back in time was to save Alice.
What does he mean by as many times as he needs to? And he mentioned something about Arahabaki.
Right. Even if he goes back to change the past, it doesn't necessarily mean Alice will be saved. The future is always uncertain. Once he determines he can't save her, he goes back to the past to change history all over again and repeats the process.
So, he's going to keep jumping through time until Aunt Alice is saved?
Wait. He time traveled after that, right? But Alice is still dead at this time.
He went back to the past, but history hasn't changed. So he failed?
I've never seen my brother like that before. Do you think he'll listen to us?
Well,
Either way, he's our only lead. We have to get him to cooperate.
in this world, time seems to be deterministic. Insofar as I can tell. Because Yuito, in this timeline, the one that we are currently in, experienced Kasane going back in time. So that means that all time travel has necessarily always happened. It's the principle of all times exist at the same time. So if someone in the future were to go to the past, they wouldn't change anything because they would have already gone to the past. It's deterministic. So you can't actually change anything by going back in time, because if you would have, then it already would have been changed. But also I think they might have talked about timelines as well, but that doesn't seem to have come into play at all.
Well done. It seems the enemy has lost sight of us.
Four cost upgrades, or both of those 2 cost upgrades? I think it might actually be better to take this one, right? No. Brain Crush XP boost. It'll level me up faster and let me get the other items or options. Alright. Yeah, looks like the stream's back up, so I'm just gonna assume that it is. The symbol's green. Nothing seems to be not working. Not a fan of... Oh, right, I forgot it actually gets stronger when set on fire. I'm trying to electrocute it as well. I think it's actually just double-edged sword when it's like that. Oh, whoops. Not really whoops, just something that I wasn't expecting to be dealing with right now. dodge and a perfect parry on an invisible enemy. That's almost funny, really. Okay. Okay, well. I just get all of them? That was 3 in a row. Okay. There we go. Come on. Took me a while to work my way through the upgrade tree. Oh, okay. No. There we go.
I'm using this sheet engine. Do you need help?
Alright, how many of these is it always 3 of them? Oh, or is it not necessarily always? That's probably for the best, that it's not 100% of the time it happens. Oh, I think it might have been because, I wasn't in the, brain drive berserker state anymore. There were actually plenty of, environmental attacks that I probably should have and would have used to make that fight go a fair bit faster. Let's just hit that early. It was actually just a lot of fun just tanking these explosions. Made that fight a lot faster. It will make the fight a lot faster. There we go.
I'm not done yet. It's down. Let's finish it.
Okay, never mind. Please don't get near them, teammates.
Let me use your power.
Are you okay?
Oh, water. I forgot that existed as, like, something that you could use. I just haven't had Sheeden for very long. Oh, I've been hitting this enemy non-stop with lightning attacks. I would... Okay.
Finish it off.
I need to support the injured.
I'd love to see what I'm doing. Big long box.
Don't get caught.
Someone's down. This isn't good.
Wait, both of my teammates are knocked out? Okay, only one of them is. How?
Good, I made it. Thanks, Luca.
Finish it off.
I just want to get this chinery out of the way. Oh, I was so close. This alligator will not leave me alone. Its charge attack is so fast and so difficult to anticipate. I'm just gonna be invisible for a couple seconds.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Oh, that was close.
I should charge you.
Alright, it's so close to death, right? Just a couple more of these. Okay, there we go. Alright, and... let's just do this. Come on. You just need to run at me. Okay, fine. Just die to normal attacks. Oh. Can't be bothered in the slightest. Alright. Guess I'm going this way. SAS refueling drinks. There's almost... I can't ever think of in the heat of the moment to use SAS refueling drinks. Alright. I've got a couple max jellies. I should probably buy some medium jellies before I save. It's enough. It'll get me through my next combat encounter. Remember when I just spontaneously remembered back when in the first stream of this game, when I didn't know that the mouse button worked. Or not mouse button, just... yeah. It didn't say that you could move using the mouse. So I just assumed that you had to use the listed controls, which were movements that were based on...
Okay, use it.
I can do this.
Pressing buttons to look around. Like we are properly back in the early PlayStation days. Oh! That guy just appeared. I didn't really have anything to do with that. Oh.
It's covered in oil. It should burn with a little fire.
What do you think I'm doing? Using a bit more than a little bit of fire. I would classify this as a lot of fire.
Now die! Come on! Get in, you Joe! Watch the enemy!
Oh.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Thanks, Hanabi.
Still don't know that that does too much damage other than applying the oil status to them. It doesn't seem to do any great amount of damage. But sometimes it's literally all I can think to do, is press the big damage button when it appears on screen.
Time to use this. Yeah.
That was brilliant.
Oh, alright. You know, up until recently, it's been mainly one-round combat encounters. But I guess this time, they decided to say, no, you don't get to have fun. I don't know. The core gameplay loop of this game is pretty fun. Like, I'd rather have the ability to fight and then rest.
I feel better. Thanks.
I meant to pick Arashi up, but I could just walk around to the back and hit it very hard, but I forgot. I realize that I say I forgot as a pretty constant excuse, but it never really means anything.
Go, Yuito.
No, where am I?
It's hard to move when you're wet.
I was invisible and I lost track of myself.
I'll protect you.
Alright. How come you were still tracking me with that attack? That's not fair. Oh, okay. Alright. One of my allies has to pick me up, right? Thank goodness.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
I still would really like to know what the conditions are to fulfill that. Because I'm not 100% sure. And it gives me heart palpitations every time I die, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back up again.
Don't get burned.
Oh, I'm so close to defeating this winery. Oh, there we go, there we go.
That attack worked. It must be a weak spot.
I think I sort of acknowledged that Vine Yawn was coming from behind. Right. Is this going to kill it? Just getting a little water drop on you?
Now that it's wet.
I'm using this, Shiden.
Charging up strong attacks is such a dangerous there's no guarantee that the enemy won't attack in the time that you're charging a strong attack. Oh my goodness, a third round, straight out the bat. Oh, there's so many.
Don't get caught.
It feels heavy.
Let's do it together.
This seems like every single Chinery.
Watch the enemy.
Let's regroup.
I feel better.
I feel like I absolutely cannot attack for risk of just getting knocked out of it. Like, every single one of my attacks needs to be a counter, necessarily. Oh, thank goodness. Looks like I'm gonna be able to get a chain off here. Oh wait, never mind. I exited my brain drive. Alright, brain field. That'll probably help. I've already killed one, so it's slightly less effective. But it definitely seems like this'll help out a lot.
Leave it to me!
Everything! I'll back you up. You better thank me. I'll take care of it.
Alright. We've got 15 seconds left. I can probably take him out in enough time.
Go! Take this guy out now!
Alright.
Do it all on your own.
Take it off. Ah. Well, that was something, and it did happen. Yeah, this is just a whole series of combat encounters. Oddly difficult ones, too. So they really want you to earn your ending. Alright. I'm just going to start building up brain field as well. Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm... like, by the end of this, it seems like I'll probably have enough skill points to fill out that tree. Oh, hey. Back at the tomb.
Is Sumeragi tomb? Yuito! Good, I finally got through. I was worried after we lost our connection.
I'm glad you're all okay.
I guess we're back in the real world
Seems like
now.
we managed to make it out. Karin might be close.
Seems like there should have been a more dramatic... you made it out of the brain field, but okay. Oh, I don't know kanji. Guess what I can't read? All of that.
Is that Karin? Or should we call him Yakumo?
He really was here. I guess he woke up from his cold sleep.
Wait, some kind of device is active here.
Perspective on that shot was a bit weird. I couldn't tell that it was a triangle coming out. I thought it was a triangle going in. Would we have to fight Time Traveler Karin and Time Traveled Karin at the same time?
What? Yakumo? What's going on?
Yeah.
There are two Karins?
Why are you here? What is going on? Yeah, that's what I would like to know. I tried to travel back 2,000 years ago, but was rejected. What? Explain to me why the time travel failed. I helped you back at Arahabaki's secure site. However... you...
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I would like to know that as well.
Hand over all of the information.
What? Did he just get absorbed? Looks like I was right to worry. That's what happens when you meet yourself.
I haven't the slightest clue of what's going on.
You and me
Does
both,
this mean
Sheetan.
Karin failed to travel to the past?
What is this memory? So I do need his power after all. Now, what are you doing in this place?
We need your help to close the Kunad gate. Please help us.
Just kill him. It's
Yeah, I heard what you
fine.
were saying. When you traveled 2,000 years in the past, you created an entanglement. The Kunad gate won't close as long as the entanglement still exists. So we need you to come with us so we can unravel...
No.
How tedious.
I figured you'd resort to force.
Just a whole
I guess
squad.
even you couldn't maintain the red strings with your power. That's why you needed to copy it again.
Don't bother resisting. I will obtain the red strings.
Where did you even learn about the red strings?
From Arahabaki. Or, more accurately, my own memory inside it. As you saw, we are one now.
So Yakumo was connected to it while in cold sleep? How could they incorporate a living human into Arahabaki?
Why
You
are
mean
so
ethically,
surprised? Do you know
or
how many brains are living connections to Arahabaki?
because it's very obvious
So it was
how
a
they did it
biocomputer
ethically?
comprised of brains like
Because
Ben.
they do not care about human
Our
life in
brains
this
were being
game.
hacked at Arahabaki's secure site, and there was that weird brain field. It was all done by Yakumo. By you.
It seems that way. The version of me that was in cold sleep used Arahabaki to generate that brain field in order to conceal this location.
So you were connected to it from here, gathering all kinds of information over the last 2,000 years without anyone even knowing.
I understand why you want to time travel, but that'll just create another entanglement.
So what? I'll do whatever I have to do in order to time travel again.
Karin.
So you have no intention of helping us.
Just listen,
It
please.
was pretty obvious.
I know.
Just sinking real low in my chair right now. Hoping upon hope that my internet miraculously gets better. Alright. Looks like it's reconnected now, though. That was a
I
pretty
don't
short
need you
drop.
to understand.
I wonder how much more cost-effective it is to do all of those still shot cutscenes than it is to have fully animated ones.
You will help me, even if I must break you to obtain your aid.
When you put on that mask, you become evil.
We're here because we've survived many battles. Remembering our experiences should help us.
Now I can take it easy.
Don't get cocky.
Okay. I'm remembering this fight. I did pretty well in this fight last time it happened.
Can you move?
I should charge you.
Use my power?
Ooh, okay.
I'll protect you.
I don't think I'm gonna do as well this time.
Ooh, it's time for my power, Yuito.
I'm using this, Tsugumi.
Once he starts teleporting around, I feel like it's probably safe to just assume that Tsugumi will be helpful. Oh, I probably should have thrown something at him. I cannot heal. I cannot heal. I was paralyzed. Changing targets is also unnecessarily difficult. Oh, this is dangerous.
You're so fast. Thanks, Archie.
Now I can take it easy.
So, you need help?
Let's go.
Use my power?
This is bad. This is not. I can still fight.
Use this.
Let's do it together.
Watch the enemy.
Stay down.
Go easy.
He doesn't have enough charge up on that for me to actually be able to accurately counter it.
Don't get burned.
Alright, well at least we're back in this weird dreamscape of nonsense.
Just the beginning.
Oh, okay. Well, he can throw things too, I guess.
We can't give up.
Let me borrow this.
I'll help.
How about this? I'll wipe you out. I'll use this.
Oh, I almost timed that correctly.
Fool. Just the beginning.
Hmm.
Handle it.
Okay. He just keeps breaking my lock on him. Which, despite how not good the lock is in this game, is pretty annoying.
Just the beginning.
Because at least for the majority of time, when I'm looking at someone, the lock-on will follow.
I need to support the injured.
Still fight. How's that? Let's go.
I'm not done yet.
Stand in my way.
Okay, that was... Whoa.
Thanks, Tsunabi.
Okay. He's going angry mode.
I need your help.
Use this.
How's that?
Okay, use it.
Can I just do the same thing against him? I mean, it didn't do anything, unfortunately. We did the exact same thing to each other.
Thanks, Arashi.
Just the beginning.
Yay! Thanks, Arashi.
Let's finish this.
Legitimately, though.
We
Oh, I connected so many ports to him, my game started lagging. Alright. How about now? You dead? No, okay. That's fine.
No matter how much you use your power alone, all it takes for us is to use the SAS.
Mm-hmm.
We won't let you get away with this so easily.
Yeah, his
Please,
power is
just talk to us, Karin.
not the best.
Shut up!
The ability
You're
to
also
copy other
endlessly
people's powers.
annoying.
Literally every other person in the game has that power.
What?
Because you can just send your power to your friends.
Karin? What's going on?
He seems equally confused. So...
I see.
Okay, no, he understands now.
2,000 years. No. Thousands of memories and hopes. Nothing more than stepping stones to me. You, this world.
I mean,
Still.
you're ostensibly doing all of this to save a girl. So I think you'd like the world to continue existing. Unless this is the red strings taking over his body, whatever that would mean.
Impossible.
Or he is becoming the annihilation belt, or the alien particles, or whatever. It looks neat. Oh.
No way. Karin, is that you?
Oh, he didn't actually turn into an other. He's just with them.
Get ready.
Oh no, he is another. So, this is
From within, Karin. Maybe it's
9.
his
There we go. I leveled up. I need to spend the brain points that I got. Which of these is better? That one... Yeah, I think that one's actually better than the other one. Despite the fact that it costs less.
Feelings materializing in the real world.
His brain made something as ominous as that?
Right, 4.
There's no way Karin will come out of all of this unscathed. He's likely prepared for that outcome. Or rather,
Right, it's so close to death. There we go.
himself is just a pawn to reach his goal.
Oh. It's dead. Oh, okay, no, it's not dead already. It's become a prop that I can use.
No matter how many enemies there are, we'll crush them all.
Yeah, it will all help to do it.
Okay. This is a very cinematic boss fight. I wonder how much time I have to do this. I'm literally pouring in as much damage as I think I physically can.
We should back off for now.
Alright. Who do I fight now? Oh, all 3 of them are back.
If you can break that crystal, I bet you could use it with your psychokinesis.
Let me borrow this. I need you, Gemma. Let's go.
Alright. Oh, it's so close. No. Oh, okay. Oh. That was nerve-wracking. Ah, ooh, okay. Karen ghosts. Ow. Okay. Do I actually have to fight the Karn? Okay, no, I don't have to fight the Karn ghost. I just have to get out of its way for a little bit. I think fire is definitely the better element to fight him with. Fire does bonus damage, lightning just has stun. I think lightning also does some slight amount of bonus damage. Oh, I should have definitely been lacing in invisibility attacks. Since those do, what is it? Bonus, crit damage. Oh, there's...
What you wrote before, was it fake?
Okay,
If you use
got
my
it.
eyes, you can find the real thing. Use my power?
Are you okay?
You saved me. Sorry.
Alright, he's not going to appear, right? Okay. That was far easier than either of the other ones. Oh, right. Okay. Karn, don't hit me. I just can't look at him. Right! I forgot how you break this game is by not looking at your enemies. They just don't know what to do. Also, this is actually the perfect time to use the bonus attacks. Oh, I was so close. I got an achievement called the Power of Nexus. Not entirely sure what that means, but I did it. I was so terribly close.
I'm using this, Segumi. Thanks, Tsunabi.
It won't break with normal attacks. Can you do anything with psychokinesis?
Oh, you know what? Party... No, not party, SAS. Let's swap out, invisibility for duplication. Because that's... Oh! The wrong button to press as well. Okay. I accidentally hit Windows. And that made my game go absolutely bananas.
I need your help. Numbers won't make a difference.
Alright, let me move.
I can still punch.
Alright.
That was close.
Guess I have to... Wait, do I actually have to fight him? Okay, no.
Memorize in danger.
Okay. Boy, I am enjoying this experience.
I can still punch.
I have to hit him to boost my SAS back.
That was close.
Alright. Please summon them again. Alright, I actually don't know what I'm meant to do. Because, as far as I can tell, the only way to hit that is via psychokinesis. I guess I'll just hit the big body a lot.
I need to support the injured.
Alright. Oh, I can physically jump up and hit it. But that doesn't seem like it's enough.
Are you hurt? Shouldn't be. That was pretty cool. Thanks.
Okay. I think... Okay. If I'm properly utilizing Kyoka, I think I can do it.
I'm watching out for you.
I just have to jump, hit twice. Oh, but I'm... Oh, these lightning orbs. I was so close to finishing this fight. And I just have to deal with all of this nonsense. Alright, I'm just gonna hit Rage. No. Hit the big giant. It's the only thing I can think to do. Alright. I'm just going to wait for this to reset one more time.
How about this?
Okay. No, no. No. This one. Oh, wait a second.
Let's do it together. I can do this.
Right. I did do that, right? I think I did it too well. Yeah.
Thanks, Kyoka.
I need to do this worse. I was too effective that first time. No, come off it. No, don't let me die.
Is everyone okay?
Thanks. I can fight.
Not yet.
Alright.
I need your help.
Let's try this again. Oh! I forgot to do that. Okay. I'm not the smartest cookie in the drawer. This is the final boss, right? Right?
Let me borrow this.
Alright. I don't think this is gonna kill either. Oh my goodness, it barely did any damage. Just cycling through everyone's specials at a hyper speed. Alright. Who's up next? Middle one? Oh no, left one. Alright. We already did this.
Are you okay?
But I'm glad it's easy.
Crush you!
Wait a second. Can I just use Gemma to tank these? I can.
Taste my strength.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thanks, Hanabi. I'm using this, Shiden.
Alright. At least that's giving me a chance to cycle through the F abilities. Alright. It's probably the center one now, right? Right? No. Right hand. Huh. Guess they didn't cycle through it 100% perfectly. Okay. S or Y. Oh, okay.
Let's regroup now.
Alright, I just need to take those. Or Y. Y. Or Y. There we go. I think it's gonna be late. Yep. Okay. Oh, wait.
Hey, snap out of it.
Sorry, Shiden.
Actually, a use for the SAS refueling drinks. Oh, that was not quite enough. Probably because I'd already used some of the ones on the previous try.
A member is in danger. Support the downed member.
Alright. Oh, that was close. That was very close.
Do you need help? Let me borrow this.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I'm using this, Segumi. Time to use this.
Okay, two situations in which I have learned that I can use special defenses to avoid attacks like that.
Let me borrow this. Thanks, Arashi. Let me use your power. I need your help.
Oh, right. F buttons. F buttons for the attacks. Oh. Probably didn't help that one of our allies was downed during that damage window.
I'll make this up.
Alright, center one, please. Wow. I just cannot predict these things.
That was close.
I need to support the injured.
Not yet.
Oh, it's this one. Right. Okay. These lightning balls are the worst. Alright. Let me just walk here, please. I'm so close. Gemma's gonna run out. Okay. Thank goodness. Alright, this should be the final one. I'm so close. Oh, okay. I didn't even have to do any of the special stuff. That's good.
We have to win here.
Oh. What a mess, huh? Right. Is that going to be the end?
You can't take anymore.
Oh, it's fine. He's trying to destroy the entire world. It's okay if he dies.
Karin.
I won't let things end here!
The mask covers his face in almost the exact same pattern that weird darkness cracking covered Yuito's face. Wonder what that's about.
What?
Is there a save NPC in here? That would be funny.
Where is everyone? Kasane, answer me! Damn it. SAS and Brain Talk are both offline.
I'm going to save you, Alice. I promise.
This is going to be difficult to impossible.
Calm down. Everyone is probably in the same situation as me, fighting somewhere. I can't let myself get scared now.
Right. This isn't a real fight. Why even make it? I don't know. I do always complain about cutscenes and that. That's actually really well executed. The fact that they made the image frame fly as it got kicked.
And now.
Enjoyed that a lot.
Oh!
Even if I'm here alone, everyone's thoughts are connected to me.
They demonstrably weren't, though. You tried.
I'm not alone. I won't lose to a soul enemy like you.
I'll protect you, Yuito.
Guess you can't handle things without me.
That's nice. Wait. Put them... Alright. Don't have them on separate ones. Let me switch between them quickly.
I'm so glad you're okay.
Yuito, I knew you'd be alright.
Hey, don't idle around. Now that I'm here, the tide's in turn.
Can you handle it?
The hero has arrived.
I'll be your eyes, Yuito.
Thanks, you two. You saved me.
Alright, wait. They're shuffling around everything. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4. So... Alright. 4 is him. 2 is her. Alright, and 1 and 3 are bonus damage.
Now let's do this thing.
I'm sure everyone will be fine. We won't lose.
Let me borrow this one. Thanks, Kotaro. A cheap trick. I need your help.
Oh, okay. That's fancy.
Don't get burned.
Not bad.
I will stop my brother.
I'll be your shield.
Karin.
Am I late to the party? Yuito, strike back.
And they're using all of the F attacks. Because we were just reminded what they looked like.
Everyone's okay? I thought that'd be the case, but I sure am relieved. I'm glad to see you're okay too, Yuto.
No!
Really causing some trouble with this.
Now that we're here, he won't be doing whatever he pleases. Right, Yuito?
As long as we work together, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm counting on all of them. With everyone by my side, I can be so much stronger.
Alright, he's so close to death. Wonder if he started with almost no health because of how poorly I did.
Use my power?
Alright, it's this one. There we go.
Let me borrow this.
Go, Yuito.
I feel like my procrastination level increased too.
Yay! We did it. Whew.
I will never accept this world. How could I? I refuse to accept it!
What are those characters that are coming off of his hand? They look like Japanese. I think they are.
I made it in time.
Kasane! I owe you, Kasane. You saved my life yet again.
No
I
problem.
feel like there's been a lot of
I mean,
mutual
it does
life-saving
seem like
going
I'm drawn to
around.
you whenever you're in a pinch. Always have been, right?
There's been
So it
almost no
seems.
emotional connection between these two throughout the game. I don't know why they're trying to drive it home now.
Yuito,
Let's do it.
I'm never going to stop. Next time I will not fail!
It's not just our power. It's all of our powers, working as a team. As one!
The Gestalt.
our bonds give us strength.
Gestalt is a whole that is more than the sum of its parts. Oh, it's so bright. Gah. Oh. Okay. Can you stop being so blindingly bright white? Okay. Whew.
Not like this. If I lose here, it will all have been for nothing. I have but one wish in this world, and it is denied to me.
Give up. You fought and lost. We're done here.
You don't have to keep doing this, Karin.
Yes, I do.
But he's
I can
so
still-
unrepentantly evil.
Karin!
Out of my way, Fubuki!
Please! It's time to stop this. I never knew how much pain you bottled up inside.
Damn you.
Listen to me! Please, Karen. You've suffered long enough. I beg of you, put this burden down. Alice would never want you to torture yourself like this.
Shut up!
Situation would have been a lot better if Alice just, let Karin get gooped by the extinction belt.
Karen, the world is cruel, but you have to find a way to live within it.
Maybe I'm just a little
This world
heartless.
without Alice. You just have to accept it. You must. We both do. Live on. Live for her.
The rain was falling upwards because he was stuck in the past. But now he's moving on, so it's falling down. Symbolism. Maybe. My interpretation, I suppose.
Please, we need your help.
I'll ask you once again. Come to the Chronos terminal with us and unravel the entanglement.
I know the pain of never being able to see a loved one again, so I won't ask you to accept it willingly. But I can't let you have your way. I don't want to destroy the future of this world.
You went back to the past repeatedly, since no matter how hard you tried, you didn't get the result you wanted. Think of the people who care about you. End this for their sake.
Join us. Help us protect our future. Help us build a better tomorrow.
So this is what they mean by the end. Then, that leaves me with only one choice.
What was that mask even doing? Was it a power enhancer?
So you'll do it?
I'll grant you your
I know
wish.
Sheedan's lets him control lightning better. What was that one doing?
However, are you sure you only want to close the Kunad Gate? You should have already realized its potential, Fubuki.
It's a black
You mean
hole.
Kaito Sumeragi's plan to have the Kunad Gate consume the extinction belt?
Oh, well, yeah. That could do
I
something.
see. We close the Kunad Gate, and at the same time take care of our other problem.
But the plan my brother spoke of isn't feasible. I can't move the extinction belt with just my power.
You just did
You
that
need
whole
our
speech of
gravikinesis.
friendship thing.
He's right. Even with our combined efforts, we're not strong
Okay,
enough
lead
to
with
do
that, though.
Use Arahabaki.
If it's a biocomputer, then it might be possible to raise the cap of your powers by connecting your brains through the SAS.
It is possible. Arahabaki has spent centuries running simulations.
It's like a sphere of annihilation
You wanted to
from
eradicate
Dungeons
the
and
extinction belt
Dragons.
that turned Alice
I
into
really
her
want to
mother
play a
as
D&D
well.
campaign. So badly.
Will Yuito and Kasani's brains be able to withstand the extra output from Arahabaki? It's too dangerous.
If there's even the slightest chance we can do it, we have to try.
If it's theoretically possible, it's worth testing.
Then let's get ready. We'll need to pull some strings in order to use Arahabaki.
Can
I'll
we
look
just
after
sneak
Karin.
in? The government is bad. We've already
We should head to the
established
Kunad
that.
Gate.
I thought this was going to be the end of the game. How much longer do we have, I wonder?
Does that make Karen my ancestor?
No, didn't we establish that he killed your ancestor and took his place? I mean, maybe he could have been Yuito the entire time. Or not Yuito, Yakumo the entire time.
Right there.
I guess we also don't know when Yakumo procreated, so... Could have been after he died and was replaced with Karen.
You're copying our powers, but only because we're letting you. Don't make me regret this, Karen.
Don't worry. I'll close the Kunad gate.
Arahabaki is ready. Karen should be ready too.
We're gonna connect through the SAS to help you while operating the link with Arahabaki.
I'm really hoping this is a convenient change of heart.
Kasane, Yuito, we got this.
Because otherwise there's an entire other boss fight.
As well. Let's all make this a success.
This is going to tax all of you, but we need your help.
I'm expecting it to just be a very dramatic cutscene and then the end credits.
We can do it. We've been able
I'd
to
like
come this
to
far
wrap
because we've
this
worked
up in the
together.
next 30 minutes, since there's going to be an Ina stream starting soon.
I've finished connecting Arahabaki.
All right, let's start.
Opening SAS connection to Arahabaki.
I also just had a thought
So this is Arahabaki's...
that Karen will do a sort of fake-out betrayal, in which it seems like he's betraying us, but he's actually going to sacrifice himself to help us out.
Feels like I'm going
But maybe he'll just be a good guy until the end. Who knows?
The extinction belt. It's still not moving.
Well, the extinction belt isn't supposed to move. We're supposed to be moving the Kunad gate and use that to eat it.
Just focus on the extinction belt. Give it your all. I'll take care of controlling Arahabaki. We've been connected to it for 2,000 years now.
All right then, do it!
Karen, we trust you.
If you want to save this world, then show me the strength of your resolve.
Oh, that's a lot of cables.
Kasane!
This is just an anime watch along now. I do not have too much to say about it. Oh, they're pulling the extinction belt into the Kunad gate?
Right! We've got movement! The extinction belt is getting sucked into the Kunad gate like we planned.
Okay. I thought they were going to whip the Kunad gate around the planet's atmosphere and just suck up all of the Kunad gate particles.
We did it.
You're doing it.
Thank you.
You haven't done it yet.
The extinction belt's no longer a threat.
You guys are celebrating a bit prematurely.
We can go directly to the
I can still
Chronos
see it in the background there.
Right.
Keep your focus on the red strings.
Now, finally, the last one.
Alright, is this real betrayal or fake betrayal? Looks like real betrayal.
Hey,
give up. Not after
Yeah,
all
okay.
these years. I'll go to the past and find a timeline where Alice lives.
No! You can't!
Will he cut himself out of the timeline?
I told you to show me the strength of your resolve.
My hands are off the controls, so if this turns into a boss fight,
The final
I don't know what
entanglement will
I'm
be
gonna do.
eliminated.
Karen, but that...
You're going to sacrifice your own life.
Yeah. And there was almost no way that he,
One last jump through time.
you know,
No, don't do this!
Karen!
survived the end of the game. Japanese stories really like redemption through sacrifice.
What?
This is
Reaction sounds.
the red strings. But how?
Alice. I'm sorry.
I really like
Take care of her.
pictures like this that show the globe. Globe's just kind of cool looking, huh? Oh, this is just the end of Kill La Kill. Look at all those life fibers clothing the planet. Except it's good. I think. They're really liking doing those blinding white screens.
Where did he... What just happened?
Look! The Kunad Gate!
Oh. It's already gone. I thought we'd get to watch it disappear, but
Beautiful.
oh well.
Does that mean we pulled it off?
The Kunad Gate no longer seems to exist. Karen.
Yeah. That flood of red we saw everywhere. That was the red strings.
There's still a couple of loose strings right now. For instance, the government is still super evil.
By traveling into the past, I wonder if we changed the world for the better.
More than just the Kunad Gate closing, you mean?
I mean, the extinction belt's gone.
Sorry about zoning out there, guys. Not used to the sky being pretty. Good to go, Haruka?
I've been good to go for a while. Hurry up, Wataru.
We saved the world, didn't we?
We didn't just prevent the future apocalypse. We eliminated the extinction belt, too. Thanks to Karen. We won.
Yeah. He made a new future. All of us did.
Yeah. Oh, poor Fubuki, all of his friends are dead.
It's beautiful. I wish you could see it.
Is that the end? Oh. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm also mildly worried that this music might get, you know, ID'd by something. Since it's, you know, the sort of Japanese J-rock. What a absolutely redundant statement. But yeah, tomorrow I'll probably just go back into Dark Souls. Seems like it would be a good idea. Let's see, wait. I've got 2 months before Elden Ring's release. And I would like to get... Oh, also, I saw that in the top right. Karin disappeared from the picture through the effects of the red strings. Yeah, I want to get through all of the Dark Souls, Soulsborne games. By the time of Elden Ring's release. Which is probably doable. I don't actually own Dark Souls 3 on PC, so I'd have to get that. But we'll see once I actually, get there. I still have Dark Souls 1 to finish, and then Dark Souls 2 to start. And then maybe Bloodborne, depending on how much time I have left. And I don't own a PS5, so I wouldn't be able to play, what's the other one called? Demon's Souls. That's it. And also I want to finish the, Kingsfield 1, at least. Oh my goodness. That character. The one on the bottom right. She showed up for literally one scene. I forgot about her 100%. What happened? Was she in the other campaign? Where did you go? She seemed like she should have been very important to the story. Why not just cut her out? I don't even remember what she did that made her seem important. I feel like it was something, right? Oh, yep, there goes Karin again. Eliminated from time itself. How much longer this is going to be. Alright, I've run out of things to think and talk about. Let's just skip the rest of these credits. Maybe there's an after credit. Oh, there's an after credit scene.
Okay, so this is what we could find out. We'll need to do a more thorough investigation, but most of it coincides with the history we know.
But there's...
Major General Fubuki, we've received several reports from all areas that the extinction belt has dissipated. And the Kunad Gate suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened here?
I'll send a detailed report later. First, we need to contact the New Himuka government.
Fubuki! You're here too?
Alice?
What? Why are you so startled? Oh, you're with them too, Hanabi? What?
So that's what Karin did.
It's you.
Kind of awkward to do this in front of all the nameless soldiers.
Here. Then what about... Then... What about Karin?
Karin? I don't know him. Do I?
Okay, so he literally just eliminated himself from existence. And that way, she would never push him out of the way and get infected. 3 months from now. Please don't have one more hangout
We're going
session.
to Kunad Highway tomorrow since it's ready. I'd be happy if you'd all join me.
Okay. And... why is there still all these red strings and weird particle effects around the place? That's pretty ominous, not gonna lie.
Weather for you, Arashi.
I don't really go for superstitious stuff like that.
I've never done it.
You should come along to interviews. You too, Luca. So I was to chair
It sounds like I a want lot to of read fun. the article when it
What
comes out.
preparation should I make?
Sure. I guess I'll join you.
Oh, Yuito.
Sorry.
Wish
am
I could have
late?
understood what they were all
Major
saying
General
at that
Fubuki
point in
isn't here
time.
yet.
Well, let's hang out until everyone gets here. The weather's nice enough.
It's not quite one last hangout session, but a bit more dialogue.
These cherry blossoms are as beautiful as ever. Even though history changed, Seto and Nagi, their deaths weren't erased. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hoping for a miracle. But I guess I need to face reality.
Alright. Well, that's good to know.
Anyway.
Oh my.
How have you been feeling?
Lots of dialogue
I'm
here, I
fine
guess.
right now. I can still use my power, but thanks for your concern. You're always worried about other people.
I've got 15
I
minutes
think
left.
that's amazing.
You're still the same. You always look for the best in
Need
people.
to speedrun this dialogue.
What? That was sudden. I'm embarrassed.
But how many party members are there?
You took me in after
4
my
per
mistakes
team.
and showed me the right way.
So,
I'm grateful.
total of 9.
I'm grateful to you
Plus
too.
Wataru and
You
his
were always
sister.
saving my butt. Also,
So that's
I think you and
11.
the others guided me a lot too. So,
As long
I
as
guess
these
that
don't
means we
exceed
found a
more
path
than a
we could take
minute or
together.
so.
I see.
And then it immediately
Maybe Yuito
ends.
Platoon felt so nice because you were the one in charge. You could call it a family. I don't have any family left, but the warmth I felt in the Yuito Platoon was just
But it seems like these are going to be
family?
at least 2 minutes apiece.
Then I guess you'd be the oldest brother.
Alright, I guess I'll have to
Basically
miss the
same
beginning
age
of
as Chairman
Ina's stream.
Sumeragi.
Versus.
Oh, but your body is still young. You decided to stop acting old.
Right. I still have a lot of life to enjoy.
That's a good point.
Don't make it sound like a chore. You have to ease
How
up. You're so serious.
anti-aging is it? Do they have extended life because they're
Gyoza place again.
perpetually
I
stuck in their
registered an
youth?
account on their app.
Or do
You
they
too?
still
I actually
have
registered on the app as
like,
well.
deteriorating
Okay,
bodies
Let's go try out some of the new stuff on the menu
that
next
they
time.
die around the same age?
It seems that you and Kasane have something to do with the fact that we're the only people who realize that history has changed. When the world was altered, we were connected to Red Strings users through SAS. So we became observers as well. Well, it's all speculation. Regardless, that time travel power is incredibly strong.
Seems like
If
this
history
is
was going to change,
just sort of
could have
tying
been
up a
someone
bunch of
else
loose
head of
ends.
PR. Ugh, I'm beat.
You do seem pretty busy lately. You're
Because
booked
they
for
very
constant
specifically were like,
interviews, so you
we're
don't
the
have
only
time
ones
to
who
slack
remember.
off.
These 2 people are still
If you
dead.
understand, then take over for me. I really am going to quit being the PR person. I mean it.
You say that now, but the fact that you're going to keep working in the OSF means that you're worried about Major General Fubuki.
Is
Oh
that
boy.
true?
You really do have some obsession about siblings. How many times do I have to tell you I don't care about my brother that much?
Obsession.
I entirely forgot that Arashi
Well,
was related to
I'm a younger
Fubuki.
brother, so maybe I want to dream.
Are things not going well with former Chief Kaito?
The thing about family and siblings is that you can't cut ties that easily, even if you hate them. And sometimes, those ties aren't cut when you thought they were. You know what I mean, right? So sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
I see. Those are some grim prospects.
Yours aren't as complicated as mine. So you should help out Major General Fubuki. When the timeline changed so that Alice was alive and Karin never existed, I think it's been tough for both Luca and your brother. When the timeline changed so that Alice was alive and Karen never existed.
What?
I think it's been tough for both Luca and your brother.
I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible.
Good
Don't
grief. Are
repeat
you
your
trying to say that
dialogue.
Since you're a younger brother, you understand people who have older siblings who make their lives difficult?
Well, more or less. I'm sure you didn't need me to point out that you and Major General Fubuki have a special bond.
You're such a dreamer. We don't have anything like that. Besides, Fubuki isn't a kid. He decides how he wants to handle this history. I may be his sister, but it's not my place.
I see. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's none of my business.
You never change. You're frustratingly good-natured. You know, you should be worrying more about yourself.
Really?
But that is also your strength. It has to be exhausting, though.
Maybe I should have skipped the
Don't
credits a
worry.
bit
I
earlier.
don't plan on quitting the OSF for now. Fubuki isn't
Could
even
have
part
talked
of my
about my future
consideration.
plans during
There's a lot
intermissions
of
or
benefits to a stable job once you learn all the
Yeah.
tricks to slack off.
less important dialogue
Okay,
sections.
got it. You're staying because of Major General Fubuki. That's a relief.
Difficult to know
Good
what
on you.
dialogue sections are less important,
So
though.
you're going to pretend you didn't hear me.
They're reiterating
You
a
might
lot of
actually have what it
dialogue in
takes
this
to be a
conversation.
politician.
It was like a 2-sentence conversation dragged out for 5 minutes. And can I not talk to Luca first? Can I talk to Luca at all? There we go.
A world where Alice is alive. This is what Karen wanted, though it is only in hindsight. What my brother did, I believe it was wrong, but I think I felt his thoughts for a moment at the end there. I don't agree with him, but for now I am trying to accept this world. By the way, did you have your brain examined?
Yeah. My power was acquired, so they said I have a very high chance of losing it.
I see.
Don't look so down. I said I don't care about it. I'll be alright.
You really are strong. I must bolster myself so I don't fall into despair. You climbed the mountain with me, so I can't look glum in front of you.
You don't have to pretend to be happy.
What an odd statement.
Karen was...
I know, and I appreciate that. However, I want to push my limits
Or odd
here.
sentiment.
The fact that my brother vanished is confusing. But whatever this world is now, I did have a brother. If this is the world my brother wished for, then I want to watch over it and be a part of it as well. I want to be strong for that. Stronger than him.
Yeah. Even if Karen was the one who created this current timeline, it's up to us to create the future.
Are you planning on retiring from the OSF?
Nothing gets past you. I've already put in my request. I'll be back to being a civilian
Oh,
after I take care of a
really?
few things. I can't stay in the OSF if I lose my powers.
Even if you didn't lose your power, I think you would have still chosen retirement. In order to protect this country differently from the OSF.
Yeah.
You think so? You might be right. I realize that there are a lot of different ways to help people.
Yes. We will both
Losing
do
a
what we
pretty
can to
stable
create a
career
better
path
future.
for that, though. And there aren't even
I
any
want to
others
use
anymore.
This given power to carry out my duties in the OSF. Even if it was given to me, I should use it to the fullest. I've come to terms with the many parts that make me who I am.
You truly are a Septentrion. So reliable.
Oh, he got a promotion.
I'll keep doing my best, too. We might be going about it differently, but I'm sure we're striving for the same future.
Oh, it is important to maintain your physical health after your retirement if you're going to accomplish something significant. I can help you come up with a training regimen.
So that part of you hasn't changed. You really are amazing. Okay, don't make it too tough, though.
Alright.
I was thinking maybe I would apply for the Lunar Surface Survey project. I want to see how people lived on the moon.
Then maybe I'll sort of understand what
Can't
Togetsu
imagine
was
there's
trying
going to be
to
too
do.
much dialogue with Haruka.
Telepathy probably won't reach here from the moon. I wonder if Wataru will cry because he misses me. I'm just joking.
Especially since Yuito and Haruka did
Even
not
without
have
my
very
power
much
or
connection in the
SAS,
game.
I'm still connected to my brother and everyone else. It's like an ability that's more than a power.
Yeah, short dialogue with her.
Blue sky is beautiful. The sun feels warmer than before somehow. I'm sure the animals are happy the extinction belt is gone too. We have to put the hideout's potted plants outside sometimes. Kaguro helps me with that. So, did you help with the
Right.
hideout's plants?
Take my hands off the controls again
Sometimes I put them out, give them water and nutrients.
and watch
Was
this
that
like
bad?
it's a normal show.
No. I'm glad you took care of them, even with everything that's going on.
Oh.
It's because I took what you taught me seriously. The spathiphyllum buds are getting pretty big.
I'm
Getting
glad.
tired.
Yeah, I'm just glad that they can bloom at the hideout.
That's not it. I was glad to stay in your platoon.
What?
Wonder who's taking
Oh,
over now that
you mean when
Yuito's
Major General
retiring.
Fubuki said he would reorganize us?
Yes, I was a little worried then. Of course, I decided to stay in the platoon after some careful consideration. That decision was about parting with the OSF. I don't handle change very well.
You and me both.
But you still came with us. Thanks. It was really reassuring when you decided to come.
I need to thank you, too. You've given me so much courage. You became my friend and told me I can be who I am.
You're making me blush. I barely did anything.
I wish I could be in Yuito platoon forever. But that won't happen, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't be able to stay in the OSF if I lose my powers. And besides, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do.
Like,
It's important to do what you want. It's a little unfortunate, but we'll still be friends, won't we?
Of course we're friends. And student-teacher.
You're like the sun to me, Yuito.
That is high praise.
What?
Because plants need sun to grow. Even if you leave the OSF, I know you'll be working hard somewhere. That's enough to keep me motivated to grow.
Then you're like the soil to me. The land, earth. Even if we're not in the same place, let's do our best where we are.
Let's have a competition to see whose flower will be prettier. I won't lose.
Flowers don't grow in the sun. I'm sorry. I don't know if you were unaware. Alright. Kaguro, talk to me.
It looks like the cryogenic sleep chambers stopped functioning when Babe went down. My old associates were taken into custody by the government. Well, they can't do anything without Babe anyway. I'm in a pretty bad spot,
We never learned
too.
what Babe was an
Well,
acronym
I
for.
guess it's obvious they're suspicious of me as well. There's also the thing with Chairman Sumeragi. I'm on release without indictment, hunting others for now, but I'll probably be arrested soon.
I see.
Don't look at me like that. I know you want to say I told you so.
I want you to pay for what you did, but I don't feel smug about it. You're one of us, even if you did some bad things.
Don't you find it hard to live with that personality?
I managed to make it to 16 like this.
Oh, okay. I think that's our first actual
true.
confirmation on
So
his
what are your
age.
plans now?
I'll retire. I won't be able to stay in the OSF if I lose my powers.
Imagine being able to
Besides, there's
retire
a
at
bunch of stuff I want
16.
to do.
Then come visit me if I get thrown in prison. I'd like to know how things are going and how Sagumi is doing.
Okay. My brother might get caught too, so I can visit you when I visit him.
Hey, am I just an afterthought?
I'm kidding. Besides, Major General Fubuki said that your sentence would be lighter because of everything you did to help. That's why instead of worrying about what will happen when you're caught, You should worry about what you'll do after.
After that, I'm sure I'll be discharged from the OSF. I heard the Lunar Surface Survey project will be going forward, so I'll probably help with... No, it's still a little too hard to go back home to the moon. I'll probably just stay here and clean up the Togetsu mess. I've been on Earth for a while, but I've done so much lying in my life. It might be good to finally live honestly for once.
Then teach me about politics.
Why me? Do I look like I'd be good at it?
Weren't you the commander of the colonists? I looked it up after Kasane told me your real name. You're actually really good at politics.
Oh man, it sucks to have so much information about you etched in history. Well, I'm tired living a life of lies. It might not be so bad being your tutor.
You're tired living a life of lies. Don't get into politics.
The history we know only exists in our heads, right? I think we should make a memorial before our memories fade. I'm gonna write down the history that we lived in a historical novel. It'll just be fiction to the rest of the world, though. I'll need your help, too. Of course, I'll do everything I can to support you when you need as well. Just like always.
Is Walter the director of the anime?
Even if you quit the OSF, that won't change. This is just between us, though, okay?
Aunt Alice is really nice, but there are still times I just don't know what to say to her. Oh, my mom and dad left a message. They told me to invite you for dinner. Food tastes better when you eat with friends. It's just like when we were little. Oh, I heard you put in your resignation.
Yeah, I made up my mind. Once everything calms down and the OSF is back to business as usual, I plan to retire.
So it's really true. Well, I'm sure there are so many things you still want to do. Do your best in your new life. I'll do my best in the OSF. I guess, well, we should both do our best.
I guess that's a good summary, but you're right. I mean, I feel safe leaving the OSF in your hands, Hanabi.
Really? I'm not good enough to say that you can count on me, and there are so many obstacles I need
My
to
brain's
overcome.
running on empty. I can't comment on much of this, I'm afraid.
I know. It's not easy trying to live up to your ideals, but I know you can do it.
Thanks. Just watch. I'll prove I can. And I'll be watching you too.
Yeah. Oh, didn't you say you had something to tell me?
I can't say yet, but be ready, because I will tell you someday. Once I become the person I want to be.
What do you mean, be ready?
You should probably
really
do it
understand,
sooner rather than later,
but I'll be
Hanabi.
waiting until you say it's time.
I understand you're probably the same age, so around 16, but you do have
In this
literal
history,
competition.
It wasn't Karin that started a rebellion with Seiran, but another OSF soldier.
Just a random one.
He's a known veteran, and I recognize his face. But I don't think he's an equal to Karin. However, history is taking almost the same path. It's something that's beyond human comprehension. Oh yeah, I heard you've been having some trouble. The crows are all over you.
It's my family. Now that Kaito is out of the government, the press has turned on him and are just saying whatever they want. Since I was part of the operation that got rid of the extinction belt, they've been hounding me. It's the same with you, right?
That's true, but you have the advantage of being a Sumeragi.
That's a disadvantage
Public
in this
opinion
case.
in the press just latch on to what's easy to understand. Most people don't try to see what's really going on.
Oh, are you actually worried about me?
That's not what I meant. I was just checking because it wouldn't be good if it got in the way of our missions.
I'm fine. It's not like I'm being chased around by the crows all day, every day.
Trying to
Things will
remember
settle
what
down
the
eventually.
other event was.
Oh, but I might already be
That was
retired
like
by
this,
then.
where I just had to walk around talking to people.
I see.
Yeah, that's not the
If you retire, you'll
break
be a
time in
civilian.
between each of the missions.
You can sit and watch me climb the ranks.
You don't change, do you? Though you're right. I won't be able to fight the others anymore.
Those are gone now, right?
I won't be able
With
to
the
go watch
extinction belt?
thunderclouds
I
outside
mean,
the
there's
city
probably a
like we
couple
did here.
lingering here and there.
Apparently, New Himuka's climate
The extinction
changed
belt
after the
was
extinction belt
the
disappeared.
only thing.
We might get a chance to see lightning up close again. I wouldn't be opposed to taking you. You can thank me later.
Wow, conceited much? It would be nice to see them with you again.
Alright. I think I have to approach from this side.
Yurito.
There we go.
Chairman Sumeragi, your father, this new history didn't change what happened to him. The sins of Togetsu didn't change either. I plan to atone for assisting them. I hope I can help with the dismantling of Togetsu as well. What are you going to do? I heard
Is
you
it
were
only
retiring,
Wataru's
but
sister
what
that's
about
going
after
to the
that?
moon then?
Oh, you heard already?
With the Lunar
Of
Reclamation
course. I was
Project
the
or
leader of
whatever it
Kyoko
was?
platoon, so I'll hear things amongst the command.
Right. For now, I'd like to do some studying. I also have to clean up the scandals around the Sumeragi name.
Oh, then I might be able to help you too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I also plan on retiring once things calm down. Since I'm testifying to what Togetsu did, it would only cause trouble if I stayed in the OSF.
I see. I guess that's what it means to bring what Togetsu did to light.
If I leave the OSF, there won't be anything tying me down anymore. I think I can also convey the efforts Chairman Sumeragi went through to protect New Himuka.
But why? Even if you feel responsible for Togetsu, what my father did...
Is Wakana being happy not a good enough reason?
My mom? You mean when you were monitoring my mom?
Yes. Chairman Sumeragi certainly took part in some inhumane activities. Even if it was allowed politically, he can't be forgiven. But that's not everything Chairman Sumeragi was. He got in the way of Togetsu. He was assassinated because he tried to protect New Himuka from Togetsu. I'm sure of it.
So you don't have to be sure of it. You can
The
just
chairman's
ask
merits and demerits should both be made
Kagero.
public.
He's the one that
should
did
be
it.
detailed in Togetsu's materials.
I didn't think anyone would look at it that way. I'm glad. To be honest, I was a little depressed about it. Because some people say the Sumeragi family was controlling New Himuka for their own interests. My father and brother did some horrible things.
Like harvesting human
That shouldn't be
brains.
all. It should all be brought to light. I'll help you do that.
Thanks. Even if it's the hard truth, I'll face it head on.
Alright, last one.
Major General Fubuki is late. Maybe we should contact him. By the way, don't you want to talk to everyone?
You're the last one.
No, I'm good.
Sorry for keeping
Could have
everyone
technically
waiting.
just talked to her first, but I'd rather
When's
get
the
all
last
of the
time everyone
dialogue.
got together like this? I'm glad to see nobody's changed.
Can't change.
It hasn't been that long.
On behalf of the
been so
age
busy I actually
blocking
lost track of
that
time.
happens.
Man, I need a break.
Because we're living in a
Makes sense
dystopian
since you had
government.
to deal with the media every day. Seriously, good work.
It appears there hasn't been much change with the others in this area.
Why?
While
There
new
should
others
have.
haven't appeared since the extinction belt dissipated, it's not like the ones
Okay.
already here just suddenly went away.
Yeah.
And
Looks
then
like
there
I
was a
won't be
change.
retiring anytime soon.
No new ones were created.
That's right. We need to keep protecting everyone.
I heard they're going to change the other reports to a system that tracks them on the surface.
It looks like things are going to start changing around here. Little by little.
All right, let's do what we came here to do. That should do it. I want to thank everyone for coming today to honor him.
So we're the only ones who remember Karin.
The world
Got
changed,
that in the bonus
but we
dialogue,
weren't
don't
affected
worry.
by it.
Erasing his own existence like that? I never would have thought he had it in him.
Maybe it was the price to change the world the way he desired. Although I'm sure he doesn't look at it as paying a price. Why do you have to go off and make me an only child?
He will exist as long as we remember him. We know that he was here in this world.
Yes.
Well, are you guys ready to head home?
You mean
I wouldn't mind
the
taking out
bunker?
a few others around here on our way out.
Ugh, such the diligent soldier. Who in their right mind asks to do more work?
Yuito,
Uh-oh.
how are your powers?
Nabi, you better
There
interfere.
haven't been any big changes so far. I'll stay in the OSF a little while longer, then retire once everything calms down a bit.
And after that?
Well, I've got a lot on my mind in terms of what I want to do. It might sound conceited, but I want to change the world so duds like me have a place in it. I'd also like to face what my father and brother have done. I'm a member of the Sumeragi family, after all.
I think that cue was
And there's
played a
the
little
other
late.
particles as well.
Other particles? The extinction belt is gone.
Yeah, but it's originally from space, right? It could appear again someday, since we didn't get it at the source.
It was on a comet.
That's why I think we should study the other particles more closely, so we can eventually prevent, or even cure metamorphosis.
I had no idea you had so much on your mind. Does that mean you're going to get involved in politics?
Sounds that way, huh? Although, I'm not really cut out to be a politician.
I think that was more in the realm of science, not
From what I've seen of
politics,
you
but
lately,
alright.
I bet you'd be good at it.
What, really?
I was wondering if the final cutscene of the game was just going to be those still
I don't know
frames.
if it'll suit me, but I'm thinking about going to college.
Good luck.
I want to study politics, and not because of who my dad was. I want to change New Himuka. You've made your decision too, haven't you?
Yes. I've decided to go.
To the moon.
To the moon. We'll be pretty far away from each other. But at
Bang
least
zoom, straight to the moon.
I can always look up at night.
Every one of us is born alone.
Demonstrably untrue. There has to be at least one other
Even though
person
we're
with
alone,
you.
we can connect with each other. Where we are doesn't really matter.
Kasane?
Unless you're a test tube baby or something like that. Which I think
keep living,
Kasane
no
is,
matter what.
so maybe that's why she's confused. Oh yeah, the red string of fate thing. Save cleared data. Yes? Let's just put it in a second save slot since I have no idea what that means. Okay. That's what it means. Got it. Obtained Phantom Art, Phoenix and Moth document. Can be exchanged for items at shops. EX new game unlocked. When you clear the game with Yuito or Kasane, EX new game will be added to the title screen. You can start the game again, maintaining your levels and items. Also, when game cleared, save data loaded, you will restart from the hideout. There are more quest givers in each area, and you can accept special quests. Yay! And is that it? Is it over at long last? The mouse cursor appeared for a second. Oh, nope, more cutscene. Oh, this is the title screen. That's neat. All right. Oh. Well then. It was a good time. But I've got to fly. So, thank you all so much for coming and witnessing the end of Scarlet Nexus. I hope everyone who's still around enjoyed their time with me and with the game. And if you're interested in future streams, I'll probably be on tomorrow playing probably Dark Souls, unless I get a better idea before then. So, without further ado, au revoir. I hope you have an enjoyable rest of your day.